The basic idea is you select an input by pressing the corresponding button on the left column, and then you select an output on the right to route that input to. So if I route input 1 to output 1, this is a 4/4 kind of kick pattern coming out of LX Euclid going to a kick drum sample. And I could route that same rhythm to the other drum sounds in turn. So I've got snare, closed hat, open hat, clap, some other percussion. You might notice when I'm overlapping these, we can actually patch to all 8 if we want it, or mult that input to the 8 outputs. However, you can't mix inputs, so any output can only have one input connected to it at any one time, if that makes sense. Let's just patch each input to its corresponding output. And this is our kind of full 8-part pattern. And in this mode we can sort of play with muting parts one by one. We could also play with, for example, swapping the routing of a couple of parts. Sort of change the rhythms up a bit. So you can easily kind of start mixing and matching to kind of change patterns up. With this parts 1 to 4 routed, let's save that as a preset. So if I just hit preset, we select a bank on the left and then a preset number on the right, and you just press and hold the button on the right to save it. So let's save this to bank 5, preset 1. And then let's bring in all 8 parts and save that as preset 2. So just press and hold button 2. Now we can toggle between them by pressing preset, and then that's preset 1. So you can see with the same kind of set of trigger sequences coming in, we could save a bunch of different presets with different mappings, different mute states if you like, more or less complex patterns, which is quite handy. Now, where things get a bit more interesting is the fact that you can change these presets via CV or triggers or even MIDI. There's a USB MIDI input at the top of Exchange.